Yes, it pays to have good credit.
You would always want to be on the side of having good credit.
Do you think it pays to have good credit? Welcome to the It Pays to Have Good Credit podcast, where we talk about credit scores, business, finances, and take calls to answer all questions related to those topics. To call in, call 225-243-9700 and press option 1 to join in. So the other day I received a call. It was from an older lady. Sadly, her spouse, her husband passed away maybe a month or so ago. And right now she is finally recovering from all the funeral expenses and things like that. Luckily, she was able to take care of those. But now she is stressing about the debt that he left behind. You know, he had a lot of credit cards that were in his name only. I believe he had a personal loan, if she was explaining that correctly to me. And then there were some things where he had, like, they've only been married 2 years, but there were some things that he had before she was married to him. I believe it was, I can't remember if it was an auto loan or some type of loan to pay taxes. I don't know, another personal loan. But regardless of what it is, listen, everyone, if someone passed in your family, or if it's a spouse, or if it's a parent, their debt will not transfer to you. You know, the only person reliable for debt is the debtor, which is the person whose name is on the contract. So for example, if me and my wife, of course we are married and we live together, I have some credit cards that are only, literally all of my credit cards. We haven't gotten any joint account with a credit card. You know, I guess that's normal. But a lot of my credit cards, if I passed away today, she is not responsible for them because those credit cards belong to me. They are under me. I signed the contract to repay those credit cards. Okay, let's say if I had a vehicle financed and it's only in my name, although we're married, that vehicle belongs to me. I signed for it. I agreed to repay this debt based on those terms, not my wife. For example, if she has a personal loan or a business loan or whatever, she signed for it. It has nothing to do with me if she passes away, sadly. That's just how it is. You know, if a person dies, so does the debt. It does not exist anymore. Now, if you co-sign, doesn't matter if you're married or not married, if you co-sign for someone, let's say an auto loan, you co-sign for someone's car, doesn't even have to be a family member. This can be a coworker, this can be a friend, this could be a neighbor. You co-sign so they can get approved and they pass. Well, you're responsible for it. You legally owe that debt. Just because they passed away, that's just one person that's on the contract. Whoever name is on the debt, that's who the debt belongs to. If the only person that the debt is for has passed, then the debt is dead. The debt dies. If you is on that account and you're on the account with somebody else and that person passed, well, now you're financially responsible for that account. So to answer this episode, if somebody passes in your family, it can be a parent, it can be a grandparent, it can be your wife, your husband. If you are not attached to that account, you are not legally reliable for paying back that debt. The debt dies with them. If you co-sign or you're an authorized user, or if you are attached to that account by any means, if your name is on anything, it can be the auto loan, it can be a credit card, it can be a personal loan, it can be a mortgage. If your name is on the loan or on the credit card and your spouse, friend, family, grandma, parents, if they pass away, you are still responsible for that debt. If you use credit to improve your lifestyle and would like to share your story on the It Pays to Have Good Credit podcast, feel free to reach out to us at info@sturgiscreditrepair.com. Sturgis is spelled S-T-I-R-G-U-S. creditrepair.com.